Hello, everybody. It is Connor. We are back here with another watch along. Hope you're all doing fantastically well. We're back here as Connor sits here a little bit devastated at West Brom's absolutely shocking game plan at the end of the game there. Leicester have come away with a win. Harry Winks is celebrating as if he's won the World Cup. His shining moment. I cannot believe how that has played out. 1-1, 88th minute. And I get West Brom want to win the game. I understand it. I get it. But to push your entire team forward, leave one man behind in the 92nd minute or whatever it was, when you've got three Leicester players pushing up relatively high, good God, it's sickening. Absolutely sickening. For all of you who didn't know the result, Leicester they've won it at the end. They've won it at the death. But I tell you what, West Brom have thrown that away. Joy's in the building. Hopefully, Joe's in the building. How you, mate? Let me just get my iPad sorted. And we will get into your comments as soon as possible. How's everyone doing? Everyone okay today? Leeds United, obviously, coming up against Middlesbrough today. I want your thoughts on the lineup. I'll flash them up here. But it looks like, once again, it's a consistent 11 from Daniel Farke, as we're used to seeing here. Obviously, that he's gone with practically the same 11. Archie is at fullback. Byram's at fullback as well. So, something that we're used to seeing, really. And I think it's a decent lineup from Leeds United. We're not had to rotate that much. A lot of people were talking about potentially having Jed Spence back in the lineup, but once again, it's a really strong bench for Leeds United, which is positives. Before we start, everybody, we're going to be here for the next couple of hours, so get your tea. I've got a Red Bull. I know, it doesn't give me wings. It really doesn't. It takes off my wings, if anything. But I need to have a little bit of a caffeine injection for this one. It's going to be a long day. We're going to have your instant match reaction. We're going to have your player ratings. We are going to have the watch-along clips, which are probably going to be highlighted and clipped up. Me being an absolute divvy on stream. So make sure you're checking out all the good content. Tomorrow, you guys know we've got 3 things that we learn about this particular game. I think I'm going to flash on screen in just a second. There we go. iPad sorted, so I can talk to you lovely people. What are your guys' thoughts on the lineup? I wanted to see Spence start, Gray's. I want to see Spence start, and I wanted to see Gray's leg save for a club. It's going to be a tough game, though, mate, I think. So I think we've got to keep that mindset, really, that this isn't going to be an easy game, so you need your full-strength squad. Luke W's in the building says, if Farke did what Corbrand did, Leeds supporters would go and say, oh, you would, Luke. You've just got to protect your lead there, mate, for me. You've got to protect your lead. I can't believe what he's done there, to be honest with you. Probably for the best Leicester won. They'll likely win the league anyway, and it means West Bromwich Albion are less on our heels. Yeah, I think this would mean that if we beat them, if we beat Borough today, we go 6 points clear. So, yeah, you're right, mate. That's the positive way of looking at it. And I don't know, are you guys sort of getting to that point now where you're thinking with Leicester, it's 11 points again before today, obviously, before today's proceedings, and it can go down to 8. Still thinking to yourselves that we can get back in this? Are you thinking that we can still, win the division? Let me know what you think. Now then, Alan, Red Bull, I've got a Carlin. Do you know what, mate? I'd say Carlin's better for you. I genuinely would. Hi, Connor. Hi, Michael. Hope you're all good, buddy. Hi, Joe, mate. Hope you're well. There's a good little bit of interaction in the chat there. Hi, Connor. Gutted about Leicester. Yeah, Paul. I guess it's there's positives and negatives with it, really, isn't there, mate? So as I can't remember who said it then, but as Moose says, there's positives to take away from it, really. But how are we all doing? Are we okay? It's freezing cold here on the dark side of the Pennines. It's not nice. It is not nice. It's quite crispy, actually, where I am, quite crispy, but apparently the weather is to take a downturn because in Manchester, the weather is constantly shocking. Keep monetization, Connor. Not SHIT. Shocking. But yeah. Cheers from South Korea. Hello, my friend. TMC says, how are we? Devastated, I think you've said there. I can't even select your comment there, buddy. There we go, TMC. Devastated after that West Brom bottle all the way from my uni dorm in London. Yeah, two ways of looking at it, mate. Ailing injured. Now that Spence is back, he's not even getting on the bench. Mickey MK says, Leicester are trying to keep monetization, mate. But yeah, there's still a chance to catch up. I don't think they're that good. I really don't think they're that good. I think that's the positive for Leeds. I think it is the fact that they are, we saw when we went there. In that first half, West Brom were just pressing them, and they don't like it. Hermansen turns panicky, as we found out. And yeah, I don't think it's that great when it comes to West Brom, to be honest with you. For Leicester, to be honest with you, I think it's a difficult one for them to really maintain. I think the problem is everyone in this division is just crap, and you don't get teams coming around like Leeds United every week. And that's without any disrespect, but we're the ones who've really given them a test. Borough gave them a test, obviously. But aside from that, they've not had many, which has been massively, massively frustrating. So yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on the lineup? Are you feeling okay about it? Are you a little bit annoyed by it? Where are you at? And we're going to have the timer just up here like normal. Oh, tell you what, everybody, it's cold. It really is cold. I've had to sit here in a Lacoste t-shirt. 2-1 for me today. Connor says Billy Hornby, hoping for a big 3 points today, mate. Yeah, I agree with you, mate. Robin's back in the building, says we should be winning today. No sugarcoating it. We can't respect Borough too much. Joel, hey Joel, chuffed to catch you live, man. Props to 4 years. I'd love a win tonight. Make this cold weather seem manageable. Yeah, buddy, I think you're right. And we have got more than enough in our locker to get this job done. For me, they are. Don't get me wrong, they're decent. They're a decent side. They're a decent outfit. But when you compare the two sides, Leeds United should not be getting beaten by Middlesbrough today. I know they've got some good results this season. I know that. We're not naive to the fact that they've been a good side in this division in the last sort of like 10-ish games. But Leeds are the form team in the division. Leeds should be getting this one done. There's no excuses. There wasn't any excuses against Swansea. We were the better side, although they came and caused a bit of trouble. I think Carrick's going to take a lot from that. It's going to be interesting to see if they press. I think there's going to be a bit of a high press. I think teams are going to do that against Leeds United now. And if they get picked off at the end, they get picked off at the end. I just feel like they're going to risk it because you can't sit back and play against Leeds, in my opinion. But it's a bit of a derby, this one. Borough hate Leeds. The infamous return of that sort of that lad who said he hates Leeds, all this sort of stuff. He's probably going to be down there again. It's going to be interesting to see how his day goes. Non-so to start over. Dan James says, Kyle, yeah, man, I've always been of that. I've always been of that. Listen, in the last game, of course, Dan scored. And someone actually commented, I think it was Ollie, who said that, the disrespect showed towards Dan James by the live streamers, which is obviously you guys and others, is bad. It's poor. And I'm not really of that opinion, to be honest with you. I think everybody was sort of bang on the money when everyone was just saying, look, he's had a poor game, scored a goal, but he's had a poor game. But he's got a goal. He's got another goal. And it's one of those where I quite like what Farke's doing in terms of just keeping that squad going, week in, week out. And consistency, as I always say on this channel, breeds success. So I don't mind it as much, to be honest with you. Yeah, and Tanya with a really good comment there. Annoyed that Bamford is on the bench and not Joseph. Think West Brom and Leicester look average today. When we're in form, there's no better team than us. I agree. I think, yeah, I agree. And we've shown that. We have shown that. We are, on our day, I think when Leicester on their day, Ipswich are on their day, Leeds are on their day, Southampton are on their day. I actually think, playing style-wise, it's other than Southampton. At the peak of their powers, I think we're the better teams, which it sounds mental because we're third and fourth. But you got to look at the form as well. And we're the form teams in the division at the minute, Leicester and Southampton. So... Dale says, Nonta doesn't look committed. He looks like a player not wanting to get injured. Dallas looks like we won't see him this season now. Yeah, I don't think so, mate. I think it's going to be a tough one to see Dallas, to be honest with you. I'd be really surprised if we saw Stuart Dallas. So yeah, everyone, just going to share this out to everybody, get more people in. Sometimes people don't realise I'm doing this. But yeah, if you're on the video, if you're enjoying the content, please make sure you're, I always say it, don't I, but slapping a like on it. I think yesterday we were speaking about the availability of Junior Firpo and why that was very, very frustrating for me yesterday. I did not... It's got to a point with Firpo where I don't see the point, and I was annoyed at the club as well. I've mentioned it several times, but I was really annoyed at the club because on this channel, you and everybody was saying that what we need to be doing is going in to this campaign with a left back. We haven't done it, and we're relying on Byram, who's injury prone. You guys will have seen my videos yesterday, and it's really, really frustrating. Not because Firpo's quality enough to be there, but someone who can actually fill in as a left back for when he's not available. You know, when Sam Byram's not available, and we know he has these tendencies, you know, for Leeds United, unfortunately, to you know get issues, you know, hamstring, whatever it may be, to do with his legs. So I think that's difficult. I think it is really, really difficult for Leeds to be able to do that. But I think, you know, it's difficult for Leeds to be able to facilitate that right now, I should say. But I think the problem with what they're doing and what they did is they didn't prepare for this, and they've got to assess this in January. It's not. I don't want to get to another period where I'm turning around to you guys February and saying, they didn't get a left back done, but it doesn't matter because Strout can play there and Byron can play there. You know, the annoying thing is as well, they got rid of Yelder. I'm not saying Yelder was good enough, but I'm saying Yelder could have filled in there. You do not want to disrupt a partnership of Strout and Rodon. So that's my slight frustration, to be honest. Afternoon, Jack. Hope you're good, mate. Thanks for doing another watch along, Connor. Easily my favourite type of live video with all the analysis and chat interaction. Thanks, Goose. Thank you, my friend. Yeah. I think a lot of people do like the watch along, so that's always good. Hey, Dan. Hope you're all good, buddy. So yeah, let's have a think and a discussion about the lineup then. Obviously, Leeds United have gone for the obvious 4-2-3-1. We've gone with obviously Lemele net, Archie Gray, and Sam Byram fullbacks, centre backs Joe Rodon, Pascal Strout. Big fan of that. Hopefully, Pascal's going to be back to full form a little bit as well. I think he was a little bit rusty in that other game. Obviously, it was his fault for the goal, wasn't it? Which led to their first one, Swansea's. And then obviously you got the silky smooth operator and the rock hard midfielder and Ampadu in the midfield, and then Somerville, James, Pirot, and Rutter. What I want to see is a really big performance from Pirot again today. I need to see consistency with this guy, consistency with goals, assists, obviously, but I need to see consistency in his performance as well. Let's have a look at some of your comments. Filthy Raccoon says, Connor, you ever been to Wakey? I have, mate. My cousins live in Wakey. Hold on a sec. Oh, yeah, my cousins live in Shaky Wakey. Don't you worry about that. Yeah, Brownie lives near to there as well. So obviously me and Brownie were going to do a meet up at some point, but unfortunately we couldn't. But yeah, I do. MW Connor, top lad, top. I've actually got it today, MW. Top clobber. I've gone with Lacoste, so I thought you'd like that, mate. I'm the same age as you, Connor says, right. I don't think we'll see a genuine left back in our lifetime. Yeah, I think it's a bit pathetic keeping Nonso around after what happened in the summer. If he's not going to play, would start him today instead of James. Firpo, if it was an FA Cup final, to be fit. Obviously doesn't want to risk not passing a medical for his next move in January. So do we all think that then? Do we all think he's sort of protecting himself for January? It's an interesting one, that, from Michael. I hadn't thought about that, really. Maybe I've just been taken in by his interview where he was basically saying that he's in love with Leeds. But maybe that is the case, Michael. Maybe he doesn't want to get injured before the January window. Obviously, we saw rumours from Sport saying that he's linked again with Real Betis, something that we've seen for the past sort of 2 months, really. Him and Rocker. So we know Rocker's going to sign for them, but when it comes to Firpo, that will be very, very interesting, because he really will have pulled the wool over our eyes if he just go and sign for Betis. I mean, I do not care, by the way, and I know you guys know I don't care, but that'd be fascinating just after that interview if that was the outcome. Shaky Wakey, love a night in Wakey. Carl's in the building. Hey, Carl. Afternoon, Connor. Hope you're good. Big game today with Leicester winning. Need to keep that gap as close as possible. Great content as always. Top man, Carl. Also, I'd like to just say to everyone, thank you so much for your comments. I mean, I did a video on the San Francisco 49ers, and the entire comment section was littered with, because I told you guys I'm freelancing now as a journalist, which can be difficult, but it can be really, really good as well, and really prosperous. And I want to be doing this pretty much full time with a lot of other bits that I do in my day-to-day life, which means that I can survive. But it's a lot of money getting involved in this and trying to do this full time. You have to put a lot of money into the YouTube channel. So I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who's in the comment section and saying lovely things. And a lot of you guys have been here since the start. I think it kind of worked really nicely, because I said I was going full time, and then it was one Leeds' four-year birthday. Which is crazy when you think about it. But yeah, it kind of went together really nicely, and you guys were just so lovely in the comment section. Sometimes you go in the comment section, you're like, oh, here we go, and there'll be 6 or 7 really bad comments out of 200. But yeah, all of them were just really, really nice. So I just want to say a big thank you to all of you guys, and yeah, I will not disappoint, and I'll keep pushing forward. Never rated him. 100% he wants out. Leeds should push the boat out and go for Maatson on loan. Yeah, financially that'd be good as well, wouldn't it, mate? And a proven player in this division. Maatson would be a top signing. I do wonder how many clubs are going to go for Maatson in Jan. I do wonder. Mm. Oh, that lovely Red Bull. Oh, cheers, Paul. Thanks, mate. The LUFC propaganda machine is so predictable. The Furpo interview was their usual blind. It's really amateurish. Yeah, maybe, mate. Why aren't 49ers getting in touch with Connor about a job? Match made in heaven. I don't think so, mate. I don't think so, but yeah. I don't even know. What position would I have there, mate? What would it be? It wouldn't be in recruitment, I don't think. I've got a few of those wrong. But yeah. Mickey MK says, I've said it to Joe before, but you and Joe, along with others, have got me through the hardest time of my life with your videos. You guys are legends. Thanks. Oh, mate, that's lovely. Really, really lovely. I hope you're all good now, Mickey. Mikey, I should say. Cheers, Michael. Just seeing that comment as well. Really appreciate that. So let's get into Billy's comment. Question for you, Connor, mate. Who do you think would be ideal signing for us, mate? Do you know what? I'll give you two, Billy. I'll give you two. I'd go for, I think Matson's a really good option. Loan, proven it before. Imagine him on one side and Spence on the other. Wow. Two players who've experienced promotion as well, starting obviously Matson for Burnley, Spence with Forest. I think that'd be unbelievable. I tell you who I would throw into the mix as well. I've said this before. Chart, no, I'm joking. It'd be Matt Target. I quite like Matt Target. I think he's a solid option. Southampton, Newcastle, Villa, solid option. I think he'd be available for a decent price, maybe probably under 5 million quid. I think his contract's decent as well in terms of how long he's got left. I'm looking at Matt Target. I think Matt Target would be a really, really solid option. I think if you're looking at a defensive left back, an all-round left back, in terms of being solid at the back and being decent going forward, I'd go with Target. But if I'd want a fully fledged, wing back, I'd be going for Maatson. But I'm a little bit traditional. I'd probably go for Matt Target. That would be my option, mate. How you doing, Connor, lad? Connor, mate, 1 a.m. kickoff here in Queensland, Australia. Yes, mate. I remember the days. Been back in Australia. I'd love to go back. Absolutely love the place. Love to go back. The problem is, mate, do you know what the thing with Oz is? You don't see enough of the seasons. It's just boiling hot all the time. And I'm a seasoned man. Seasoned with my food and seasoned with my seasons. I do like a bit of variation when it comes to the English climate, although where I live, it just rains all the time. So I can definitely see the plaudits of being in Australia. But yeah, what are you drinking, mate? When it was kickoff in Oz and I was out there, I never knew what to drink. It's like, well, you're going to get to bed at like 4 a.m. anyway. I'll tell you a little story. When I was working with All Leeds TV, I would watch Leeds play at 2 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., whatever it would be. And then you'd create videos after that. And then I'd be getting up for work in the morning at like 7, labouring. Unbelievable graft. So that's the thing. Like, I always massively respect Aussies. I always massively respect anybody in a different country. And I think that's what annoys me a lot about people who say, if you don't go to games, you're not a proper fan, because that is absolute BS. And I'll tell you all that for free, because some of the most committed people to Leeds United can be some of the people who are, in other countries. The amount they spend on merchandise because of everything else that comes across with shipping and stuff like that, the money they spend on trying to get over and watch Leeds, the times that Leeds are on, then they have work the next day. So listen, it's everyone who supports Leeds is a Leeds fan. Doesn't matter if you go down to Ellen Road or not. For me. Hi Connor, loving the videos. Keep it up, mate. Thanks, Tom. Historically, boroughs in Yorkshire. Nah, mate, it's a Humberside. So what your score predictions anyway, everybody? There's 240 of you in the building. Please make sure you're slapping a like on the video. Tough game today. I do think it's going to be a tough game. But I think Leeds need to get this job done. And it sounds very obvious that, but, there's no excuses for me for this one. We are the better team. 3-0 Leeds. Says Derek. Paul's in the building. Hey, Paul, have you not gone today, mate? 3-2. I've been with Paul and watched Leeds games before. Not gone today, then, mate. Yeah, Middlesbrough was once part of Yorkshire. Yeah, I know, mate. I know. I think they still classify themselves as Yorkshire, to be honest. I've never been to Ellen Road, but I've been a Leeds fan in Bulgaria since 1999. Wow, what a story! Why is that? Why is that, my friend? I'm very interested in how people have come to support Leeds United. Bulgaria. I'm trying to think if there was a Leeds link. Did we play them in the UEFA Cup, formerly known? Did we play a Bulgarian side in the UEFA Cup, and maybe that was the link? Who knows? 4-0 says Dale. 1-0. 1-0 says Matthias. 3-1. 2-1. 2-0 win. 3-0. I'll tell you what, everybody. 4-0 to the Whites. Dale's gone big. I do hope. What I do hope is that we actually have decent streams today, because the streams have just been appalling recently. Who's your signing of the season so far? Says Adam. To be honest, Adam, I'd probably go for. I said this the other day and I completely forgot about him, but I'd say Joe Rodon. I remember when Bielsa was at Leeds and we got Ben White, and it was just without Ben White. I think we've seen the drop off when Rodon's not been in. You know, that Southampton game where we essentially got dominated, and the latter half, obviously, of the whole game where, you know, we were just so susceptible at the back. We held strong, but, you know, we were susceptible at the back. And Joe Rodon's just absolutely massive. He's massive. So for me, it's Rodon. What are you? Who do you guys think? Hey, Connor. How you, Dan? 5-1. Around 1.2k every time I bring my son to a game. Coming from, yeah, even Ireland. You have to be Australia. It's expensive. It's expensive business watching football nowadays. It really is. You know, you go for, if you're coming over, and you know, I go to the what's the place? It's the hotel, and you go for a drink beforehand. It's about a mile out. All the players stay there, but all the Leeds fans go there for a drink and stuff beforehand. Anyway, I can't remember the name. I went with Jerry. Jerry's a fan of the channel. I used to go with Jerry all the time for a drink before the game when we'd be going and watching Leeds. But someone will remind me. And so many Irish in there staying over. But Jerry himself, a fan of the channel, would drive up from Northampton every single game. Northampton, come pick me up in Sheffield when I lived there. And we go straight to the game, and then you'd have a 4 or 5 hour trip back home with traffic and stuff. The commitment of fans in general is staggering. It's absolutely staggering. And he spent so much money on his season ticket. Yeah, met a load of you guys there. I miss Ellen Road. I do miss it. I'd love to. This is why I am kind of encouraging the 55k seater thing, because getting back down there in and amongst it, there's no better feeling. We all know that as Leeds fans. We all know there is no better feeling than going down to Ellen Road. You know, I don't know. Is it the Village Hotel? It might be the Village Hotel. I don't know. I'll tell you what I'm going to put in. I'm going to try to find it now. I'll just put hotels in, and I'll put near Ellen Road. Near Ellen Road. What's it called? Anyway, the players are about to come out now. Evidently not a Premier Inn. It's not the Marriott. Is it the Marriott? Oh, I wonder if Jerry's just in the comments now saying, Connie, you brain. We went there about 8 times. If I see the name, I know. If I see the name, I don't think it's Morley. I'm pretty sure it's not Morley. It might. Leeds fan New York, I Rash G. Can you shout out James Reeves, please? Connor, huge LUFC fan in New Orleans, Louisiana. Guy's commitment is unreal, and he helped me out big time when I visited. Nola. Yeah, mate. Shout out to you, James Reeve. Louisiana, New Orleans. Joe, that's the first one I've heard from New Orleans, Louisiana. So shout out to you, my friend. Shout out to you. For some reason, instead of the stream and the actual game, I'm now looking at hotels in and around Leeds. It's bugging me, this. Leeds City Centre. Oh, it's doing my nut in this. Let me check. So what did you guys say? What did you say it was called? The Village Hotel. Doubletree. Is it Doubletree? I'm just, you guys are here to watch a watch-along, and I'm just like, is this what it is? Doubletree City Centre. I don't think that's it either, mate. Village Hotel, we're checking that. If it's Village Hotel, I apologise so much. I don't think it is though. It's Morley. I never normally come South Leeds side. I don't think it's that either. God, McGilligan annoying everybody. Anyway, the players are out. Ignore me. No, it's not. That is nice though. Jesus, look at that. That is very nice. Okay, everybody. It's Saturday. It's crispy. It's Leeds United versus Middlesbrough. The Middlesbrough fans' biggest game of the season. I bet my life savings was the double tree. No, mate, it's not a travel lodge. It'd be obvious if it was a travel lodge. But anyway, we're on to the game. Anyway, we'll figure this out at half time. So I'll tell you where it is. You know the rail. I know where you're thinking because I know what Hilton you're talking about. So you carry on going, right? So we're going towards Ellen Road here, right? So under the bridge, you also got Stone Rose. I don't even know if Stone Rose is there anymore. Under the bridge, Hilton on the right. You keep going all the way around, and there's like a little snicket, and you basically take a shortcut through the snicket, and then there's this hotel on the left. And it's really popular before games. About a mile outside Ellen Road, you'll 100% know what I'm talking about. If someone says, Clayton, yay! Up the Max! Up the Max! Good lad, Max. There you go. It does, Tom. It is. I'm not lying. It's the Clayton. There we go. Jesus Christ. Why did that take so long? The Clayton Hotel. See, I knew if I saw it. Get in there, Max. Up the Max. Love that. Never heard it. Type it in on Google. You'll see it. It's about a mile away. That's why I was like, double tree. I was like, no, that is the Hilton. I know where that is, but it's further on in like a little, I don't know, like sort of like cul-de-sac. Cul-de-sac's the wrong word. I don't even know what you can call it. It's just a little area where it is about a mile and a bit away from the ground. But anyway, point being, there's so many Irish in there, Scottish, Americans. Before the game. I think the away teams sometimes stay in there, the Clayton, but it is really nice. But anyway, that's where Jerry used to stay all the time. And we'd go in there for beers and stuff before. And great time. Michael Carrick, scummer. Snicket or Ginnell. Oh, Alan said the same thing as well. What would I say? Ginnell. Is it true that people from Sheffield, I should know this, call it Janelle? Is that true? If that is true, it's a bit weird, isn't it? But yeah, I think I would call it. I would call it Ginnell or alley. I say alley a lot. Alleyway. Is that what I say? Yeah, alleyway. I'd probably say or Ginnell. Yeah, I wouldn't say Snicket, even though I probably just have. No, Alan, I haven't. Don't tarnish me with this lot. Do not tarnish me with this lot, please. Honestly, my missus is from Manchester, and I spend 24 hours a day when I'm with her just rinsing that accent. She's not a proper mank. I wouldn't be with her if she's a proper mank. She's from outside, so it's only the certain words, you know what I mean? Like where you really hear the mank accent. Like instead of saying like stinging, she'll say stinging, and it's like, oh God. Stinging, not stinging. So, yeah, and once. Everyone from Leeds says one, don't they? I say one. And I constantly get mocked here for saying one instead of one. Anyway, Leeds kick off. Oh, the kit looks crispy. Straight away, Somerville gets a touch on the ball. Matt Crooks pressing down on the Leeds United back line. Janelle, do a clock check when it kicks off. It should be on here, mate. That's why I flashed this thing up. I'm gonna have to get a timer sorted for this. I am in the process of getting a timer sorted, but as you can see, it's excuse me. Oh dear me. I have tried to just make this as a little bit of a. I'll tell you what, Byram's got to get here there, and it's a foul to Leeds United, but Borough are nearly in there. But that's why I've got the just the little box up there just so you guys can see the time a little bit. All right, see you later, Gail. She's off. All the best, Gail. But yeah, they do. But yeah, if you want the clock, mate, so we're on 56, 57, 58, 59, 1 minute, 1 minute 1, 1 minute 2, 1 minute 3, 1 minute 4, 1 minute 5, 1 minute 6, 1 minute 7, 1 minute 8, 1 minute 9, 1 minute 10. Middlesbrough free kick. Ginnell, yeah, Ginnell, not Janelle. Snicket is Yorkshire Ginnell in Lancashire, Wigan. Yeah, no, I've never said Snicket. Snicket's a weird one, actually. I don't think I've heard Manx say Snicket. I mean, maybe they have done. Anyway, Middlesbrough have the ball deep in the half. Leeds intercept it. Archie Gray does really, really well. Marauding down that right-hand side. Joe Perot picks it up. Perot! Good effort. Unlucky. Don't mind that. I'll tell you what, Joel Perot, I want to see more goals from outside the box. He's an absolute deadly marksman for Swansea from that area. So I'd like to see a little bit more of that. But Archie did really well. Anticipated the ball, played it to Joel Perot. Perot sort of like gets past, opens his body, shoots it's Rodgers who's trying to close him down. Perot did really well. For me, he's got the ability. He needs to get those on target a little bit more. You see him open his body. He did it against Plymouth, but he opens his body, and from that area, you always expect him to score. But anyway, Borough playing out, done really well here on the left-hand side. Oh, there we go. Borough in the box. It's 1-0. Fuck it now. If I speak, I need to see this again before I do, because I'm about to lose my mind. If I've just seen what I've seen, show me this again. Borough get in the box. Archie's sold too easily. Who is he blaming? Who is Elan Melier blaming again? Beaten on his near post again. Get rid of this guy. Is it deflected or not? Maybe there's a tiny deflection, but not enough to beat him. The guy is absolutely average. I'm sick of hearing this tripe about how good he is. Oh, he's one of the best in the division. Is he balls? He's absolutely tripe. At shot stopping, context. Near post again. The French hologram. And here come Borough again. Don't shoot. If they shoot, it's going to go in. Unbelievable. Leeds find them 1-0. Find themselves 1-0 down again. Dan James on the counter-attack. Leeds coming forward. It's 2-on-2. Dan James picked the right option. Decides to chip it for some reason. Bad option. Kamara. Jorginho Rutter. Good save. Unlucky. Good reaction from Leeds. I'm absolutely seething. Dan James, once again, with the wrong option. Sam Byron picks it up on the edge of the box. Leeds with a good response here. Connor's head is about to blow when it goes out of play. Is that a corner ball? Ball played in the box. Dan James, get in there, Dan! Fantastic response. Leeds have done it again. It's the Swansea thing again. Dan James wins the header and leads with another absolutely batshit start to a football game. I'm still seething with Elan Melier, but it's a fantastic response from Leeds United. Middlesbrough pegged back there after somehow going 1-0 up with a strike that's got past Elan Melier. Leeds with a really good reaction there. I just want to apologise to all you guys for not really commentating on that and not really given everything, but it's a lovely ball in from Byram, and Dan James does really well. He does excellently well. It's another goal for Dan James. Poor defending from Middlesbrough. An absolute sea of emotions here on one Leeds, because Elan Melier has just wound me up no end again. But Dan James at the other end, someone who I have thought to myself before, should it be Willie Gnonto ahead of him? He's done brilliantly there. Just a real determination from Sam Byram to get the ball, used his left foot there, and he did it to brilliant effect, crossed the ball in, and Dan James, just real desire to win it now. No stupid errors again, please, Elan Melier, giving me a heart attack for no reason. Anyway, Leeds start proceedings again. It's level pegging. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Flipping heck. Gee, an absolute unbelievable standard of emotions. And Leeds started reasonably well. We're on the front foot, and here we go again. Jorginho Rutter plays the ball out wide. Archie Gray, good ball in. Yes! Get in there! Come on! Yes! It's 2-1 to Leeds United. Crysencio Somerville with the header. Lovely ball in this game has turned on its head. Leeds United get the second. You beauty. Absolutely love that. Leeds United 2, Middlesbrough 1. What an unbelievable start to this derby. Oh my God, 3 goals, 2 headers from 2 unlikely sources in Crysencio Somerville and Archie Gray. Lovely. And Dan James, lovely ball in, flicked on by Paddy McNair. Somerville at the back post, getting ahead of Dyke Steele. Leeds United 2, Middlesbrough 1. Get in there, completely turned around. This is what I mean. Leeds started well. We started the game well inside the first couple of minutes, but an absolute bozo error, again, from Elan Melier, enabled Borough in the game, but Leeds have responded so well. And lovely to see Nonto celebrating with Somerville there as well. Ipswich winning as well, apparently, getting 2-1. Connor, listen to your roller coaster of emotions is making me enjoy this more. Mate, and listen, I don't want roller. It's like the Swansea game all over again, but Leeds have started well. We started well in the first 2 minutes. Do you know what I mean? And we were just undone by that bozo again. But right, okay, 2-1 Leeds. Reset. Oh, my God. Well played by Somerville there as well. Archie with another great ball in. Jesus Christ, Leeds. Byram up against Isaiah Jones is going to be a tough one for him today. But wow, I mean, that South Stand and the entire ground at Ellen Road must have been pumping after that. Bloody hell. Con starting to DBG's in the building, are you, mate? Showing some steel and resolve. Come on, Connor. Yeah, I know. Bloody hell. It should probably end 2-1. I'd be happy if it did. I did predict 2-1. Jesus Christ. What on earth is this start? Anyway, we start from Middlesbrough again, pumping it up top. Byron pushed off the ball a little bit there, but strength used by Isaiah Jones, and they're coming forward again here, and we're not marking. Come on, Leeds, switch on. Ball played in, and Borough have just had an unbelievable opportunity to make it 2-2. Are Leeds okay at the back? I don't know. Lete Lath, is that how you pronounce his name? Isaiah Jones. Byram at fault there for me. Too easily pushed off the ball. Borough getting in around our box, and they're well in this game. Leeds have definitely started this stronger, but for some reason, we seem a little bit light at the back. The hologram in net hasn't helped proceedings, but yeah, good, reasonable start from Borough as well, to be fair to them. Too easy. Melier's fault. Of course it was, mate. Of course it was. Yeah. And once again, we just see there his distribution straight to the Borough keeper. The guy is bang average. He's bang average. The stats back it up. The eye tests back it up. The only reason everybody thinks he's doing really, really well this season, and it's subjective, it's just football opinion, is because he's not conceded as many goals as he had last season. And Leeds are winning games. That's it. That's how perspectives change. We actually look at it. You look at the analytics. He's not been good at all. Perot anyway. Kamara and Perot interchanging, won by Borough again. Borough coming down this left-hand side. It's Archie Gray up against their fullback, Johnny Howson, formerly of Leeds United. Does well, Howson. 1-2. Matt Crooks. Borough in this game. Definitely in this game. Leeds need to up this defending. It's almost like the movements just... Rodgers does well, but Somerville wins it. Really, really good body strength from Crysencio. Man on! Ampadu does okay, but awareness there. Okay, wins a free kick from Matt Crooks. 2-1 Leeds on 10 minute 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Guys, there is 500 of you in the building. Please make sure you're liking the video. We're enjoying doing that. If you want to see more watch-alongs, just like the video because it just gives me an indication that you're enjoying the content. If I come off these videos and see like 70 likes, I think you guys don't like them. So I am trying to listen to you now. Not that I ever wasn't, by the way. It's just it just helps me in terms of content to see you guys are enjoying it. Anyway, Kamara on the ball now. These 2-1 up after a mental start. Sam Byram switches the ball. Lovely little ball there. Sam Byram with a bit of an indifferent start. Joe Rodon anyway. Dan James closed down quickly. Poor ball from James, but picked up really nicely there by Archie, who's had a strong start. Dan James now on that right-hand side. Leeds looking to probe. Lovely ball in from Dan James. Jorginho Rutter picks it up. Rutter with options ahead of him. And that's a foul, referee. The referee doesn't give it. Middlesbrough move away with the ball. Leeds United 2-1 up on 11:22. Looks like Borough comfortable in possession here. Johnny Howson's doing a good job in that central space. We always know Howson's got a bit of quality. Leeds should have more than enough to get this done. I think a third goal here really puts the cat amongst the pigeons. Borough trying to play out from the back. I'd like to see Leeds apply a little bit more. Right. This is where sometimes with Daniel Farke's system, I don't know if you guys are feeling the exact same, but sometimes it gets a little bit frustrating when I don't see a constant press. Because a press against this Middlesbrough side you've just seen it. We've just seen it there. They've put the ball out of play. We saw it with Swansea when we applied a little bit of a press. There's been a super chat come in. I'm just going to finish this attack, mate. Ball in from Dan James, keeper's ball. 0424 says, hey, Connor, been here since day one, I believe so. Been loving all the content. Good luck with the future of the channel, Logan. Logan, the coolest name so far we've heard, and thank you so much, mate. It all goes to the running of the channel. Elan Melee, what are you doing? Sorry, Elan Melee comes to collect. Oh, brilliant from Kamara. Comes to collect the ball. Comes out of his box. No communication with Joe Rodon. Leeds come away with the ball. But Elan Melee again, man. Doesn't need to come out. Rutter. Come on, Jorginho. Sorry. It's just Elan Melee just does not. Look, even the camera focuses on him because they know he's been a dirtball. He started this game. Do you know what? I said to my dad, I said to him, I wish I could flash the text up. I'm feeling Elan Melee mistake today. I said that to him. I said that to my old man. There's just a feeling you get with him sometimes. Leeds throw. Yeah, he was, mate. It's always been my opinion. He is having a nightmare, Kyle. You're right, mate. And we're trying. I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to hate on the guy or anything like that. It's just I get sick of this constant rhetoric with him. He's not developed. He's not developed. I'm not saying like he's a poor keeper, but I'm saying I think he's horrendous at certain things. I really do. I don't think he's good at certain things. I think his distribution's bang average. That hasn't improved. All respect to Joe, me and Joe, and we're going to be doing stuff together. But I don't know what. I mean, look, football is a game of opinions, isn't it? But I don't know what Joe meant when he was saying that he's got better from corners either. I think he's still a flapper. He's always been a flapper. Nothing's developed there. Anyway, let's focus on some positives. Leeds are 2-1 up. Archie Gray. I think Melee's got a bet on Borough to win here. Archie Gray does well. Yoel Perot. Dan James. Can he find Perot again? Perot's on the outside if you can find him. Don't lose it there, Dan. Dan's lost it. On 14-15. Excuse me. They're finding. This is what Swansea did. They're cutting through our midfield too easily. Swansea did this in the first half as well. Borough coming forward. Sam Byram does well. It's those pockets that Matt Crooks is finding just in front of the defence, but beyond the midfield. We need to sort this out. This happened. This was the exact same. And Leeds have got well done, Somerville there. Goal kick to Leeds United. This was exactly what Swansea was doing with Jay Fulton and Matt Grimes a little bit. They were finding the pockets just beyond Kamara and Ampadu. One of them's got to go and one of them's got to stay. We can't have them both going. It's too easy. Crooks is almost playing central attacking midfield / shadow striker here. And he's giving Leeds a few problems in there. A few decisions, a few better decisions, and they're in. Elan Melee on the ball. Strout. Somerville plays well. Kamara. I'd love to see Leeds playing a few long balls. We don't really do long balls anymore, do we? In terms of the central midfielders, like spreading the ball out wide quickly. We don't really do that. It's a lot of short passes. Dan James anyway. Perot picks it up. Somerville. Excuse me. Lovely little ball out to Dan. Archie's gone on the overlap. Dan finds him. Not a great ball. Near the corner flag, Archie Gray. Needs an option. Archie does really well. Spins on his right side now. Checks back. Really well played by Archie Gray. Uses his body so well. Dan James. Let's keep hold of the ball for a bit. Kamara. Joe Rodon. I don't mind this. Strout. Come on, Strout. Don't lose that. Strout with a really heavy touch, and he's got to get back quickly now. Borough have won the ball off him. Somerville does some really good covering again. Strout's galloping back, but he's out of position. Here come Middlesbrough. It's Burlasser on the edge of the box. They're going to score here. Ball's been played in. Eli Melee with a decent save over the top from Matt Crooks. Good save from Melee. Expected that. It was a poor finish. Listen, I don't know what Strout's doing there. Gets the ball, a really stupid heavy touch. And listen, this isn't me just hating. Melee, I'm expecting him to save that. Straight down the gullet, but saves it, had to save it. The lad up front, Latte Lath, is getting way too much opportunity here. The movement's causing Leeds problems. It's causing Leeds problems in front of the defence and behind the defence. Eli Melee, I think, has got one in the nads. Leeds need to wake up. 2-0 Saints. What's your timestamp, Connor? Timestamp should be in the corner, mate, with the score there. But my timestamp is 17, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Melee flaps. Howson drills it in corner again. I think it is. The refs just guessed. Unlucky that from Johnny Howson. Good strike. No one picking him out on the edge. Who's on Johnny Howson? It's so free strike at goal. It needs to be Rutter or Somerville. One of the forward players there needs to be stood on the edge of the D. Howson's got, again, Johnny Howson on the edge of the area. He's got 15 yards of space in front of him. Rodgers is causing Leeds a few problems in that box there. Corner about to be whipped in. In-swinger. No one near Howson, by the way. Leeds clear. Paddy McNair. Johnny Howson nearly on the edge there. I don't know why Borough didn't. Oh, no, he's been robbed. He's been robbed by Crysencio Somerville. Somerville has nicked it off Johnny Howson. He's got Rutter in support. Plays in Jorginho. Rutter. He's got men closing down. Oh, Rutter. Leeds nearly with a devastating counter-attack. And robbed Johnny Howson. Somerville did so well. It was always tough for Jorginho Rutter. He was getting closed down by arguably the quickest player in the league in Isaiah Jones. And Somerville did really, really well there. Pickpocketed Johnny Howson, who I was just saying we need to get tight to. Somerville made up that ground really, really quickly. But this is a proper ding-dong, this. It's a proper game of football. Sam Byram. Leeds got to get better defensively. I'm not liking this defensively at the minute. We look open. Really, really open. Borough applying a little bit of a press. Not like an aggressive press, but they're about 5 yards higher up the pitch than Swansea were in that second half. Strout, Rodon. Need to see some options in front of him here. We're just going side to side and Borough seeing that as encouragement. Let's create a bit of space. Kamara. Back to... I don't mind this. Don't mind Leeds having this. That's what I like from Pascal. Strout, come on, mate. He just absolutely blasted the ball out of play towards Dan James. Strout's having a bit of a weird start. Captain again. Bit of an odd start from Pascal Strout. I like the switch ball. That's why I was encouraging that just then. Well done, Kamara, stopping the run. The centre-back just tried to come out with the ball there. Johnny Howson blocked off by Dan James. Borough throw in on halfway. Flipping it. There's 500 of you in the building. God. Please make sure you're slapping a like on the video. Sorry, just partially dying. I am pretty ill today, everyone, so give me a little bit of slack. Borough coming forward, finding that pocket again. Joe Perreault wins it. Byram. Somerville. Pass it in with Somerville. Does well. Ampadu. Rodon. You hoping at some point Borough are going to tire when it comes to this press. Dan James. Does really, really well, Dan. Good little turn of pace. And then just Dan James in an absolute nutshell. Just plays this weird ball to nobody. Rutter wins it. Leeds throw-in. Well done, Rutter. Leeds throw-in, Borough's half. Archie plays it back. Joe Rodon. Approaching 21 minutes, everybody. 21:01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06, 07, 10, 11 for your timestamps. Archie Gray. Love a little interchange. Gray does well again. That's a foul, referee. Thank you. Archie Gray is just... Do you know what you've got to love about Archie Gray? Once again, never loses the ball. Rarely loses the ball. Defensively, exceptional. And going forward, he's a delight. He's such a top player, Archie Gray. That is a fight. It's also a yellow card, but the referees in this division are brain dead. Leeds free kick on halfway. I think this is Somerville on the ball. He's got options on the outside here, by the way. If he just wants to play that ball to Dan James or Ampadu. Somerville whips it in. Oh, Byram unlucky. Ball in the air in the box. Kamara on the edge. Smart ball out. Sam Byram now. Going on his left again. Ball in. Unlucky. Rutter nearly got to it. Clear. Archie Gray just on the edge here. Leads with a decent bit of pressure. The silky smooth operator picks the ball up. Jinks inside. Lovely again from Kamara. Ampadu does well. Rutter. Good ball. Oh, Byram could have gone down. And he's not giving it. Somerville's in the area. Crescencio Somerville. They can't touch him. Corner. And I tell you what, referee, why are you not giving that? Why are you not giving that? Borough players are complaining for some reason. Rutter plays a lovely little ball. Why is that not a penalty? It's a penalty on Sam Byram. Why, ref? How is that not a penalty? Rutter plays another lovely ball. Byram gets on it. It's a penalty. It's a penalty all day. And once again, not given in this division. Just goes to... Do you know what I mean? This division, man. The refs wind me up more than anything. They're terrible. Some might say it's soft, but for me, that's not. That's a penalty. There's contact. Byram's not the type of lad to just go down like that anyway. Ball played in. Oh, good ball as well. Not knocked away. Archie Gray here does really well. Lovely little weighted ball back to Dan James. Dan, don't lose it here because we're susceptible to counter-attack. He doesn't. And referee, can we have a yellow card there, please? Ref, any chance? Pull the play back and give him a yellow card. What's it? So pull him back and give him a yellow card. Someone tugs Dan James's shirt there. Dan's won a corner. Did really well. But they tugged Dan James's shirt, the right back off, the centre forward, actually. That is a referee. You pull the play back, you say, right, it's a corner, but he's a yellow card. Doesn't do it. The referees at this division are just so bad. Dan James with the corner anyway. His last one was really good. Puts the ball in. It's come down with snow on it, but James anyway. Somerville. He's a silky smooth operator on the ball. Loads of space. That's poor from Kamara. Wrong option. Leeds recover. Leeds by far the better team. Quality-wise, you can tell. But Borough still just threatening that counter-attack. Back out to Dan James as well. He's going again down here on this right-hand side. Really bad ball in from Dan James. And Johnny Howson picks it up. And clears. Leeds win it back. Ampadu does well. Archie Gray now. Does really well, Archie, there under a little bit of pressure. Joe Rodon. Leeds feeding. Leeds controlling the game at the minute. Let's keep this up. Pascal. Byram. Back to the hologram. Rodon. Leeds controlling proceedings at the minute. Dan James seems to be an option all the time. Joe Rodon just stepping up a little bit there, but plays the ball back. And I think Leeds are just a bit cautious at the minute of stepping up. You know, sometimes we see Joe Rodon being a bit productive in terms of stepping up. Ampadu's actually telling him to step up now. Ampadu's just covered him at the back, and he is a little bit tentative. I think slightly worried about that Borough counter-attack, even though Ampadu's covering him in that centre-back role. It's interesting. Pascal's stepping up now. Sam Byram kicks the ball out of play. Ampadu. Kamara. It's really poor from Sam Byram. Really, really poor pass. Come on, Sam. It's 5 yards. Byram just literally like, when you just think professional footballers, that's why it bugs me sometimes, the standard wise. Sam Byram's bags of time on the ball, just literally passes to their right back. Sam, what are you doing? Interestingly, there as well, Isaiah Jones cut off the right hand side. So when you Sam Byram, he's cutting inside all the time. Isaiah Jones is forcing him out wide on the left now. Borough have done really well there. They've beaten Kamara and they've bypassed the midfield again of Leeds United. Isaiah Jones 1v1 versus Byram at the minute, but it's a really, really poor ball and Elan Melier collects. Real opportunity there for Borough to get it right. Really poor ball in. Surprised he didn't go 1v1 against Byram there. Didn't fancy it. Went for the Ronaldinho above Elan Melier. Rode on. Melier. Lee McGuinness says, Mike Dean just said Borough got a touch on the ball. It is a pen. It's 100% a pen. I'm convinced. Oh, Somerville. Archie's done so well, Archie Gray. Brilliant, Archie Gray. Somerville played him a hospital pass. He used his body again. Phenomenal. Great ball in from Dan. Oh, that's not a good ball in from Dan James. Archie did so well there. Used his body to just bypass his man under a lot of pressure. And should have done better there. Anyway, Leeds win the ball here. Kamara as well. Byram played quicker. Fucking hell. Ampadu just... God's sake, Leeds, man. Come on. Ampadu just belts it out for a goal kick. Come on. It's got to be better than that. It frustrates me sometimes because they are better than this at points. It's doing Farke's nothing. See, a lot of you guys will just call me negative all the time, but it does pan to Farke. In fact, it's doing Farke's nothing. Forgot Woodgate's there with Carrick as well. But yeah, sometimes, Leeds in a really good moment there, nick the ball off them in the midfield, and we just belt the ball out for a goal kick. Just sometimes the composure of the side is just, it's way off. Like that from Byram. Ampadu does well there. Well done, Kamara. Yeah, I forgot Woodgate was there as well, mate, to be fair. Just going to up the lighting a bit. Seems a bit dark, doesn't it? Hopefully that's a little bit better, everyone. Anyway, Dan James does well. Archie again. Oh my God, Archie Gray nutmegs a fullback. So another brilliant ball in, and no one's there. No one's there. Archie's man of the match so far. Again, Archie is just getting better and better as ever. Listen, Jed doesn't get in at the minute. Jed Spence doesn't get in. Archie Gray is just top at the minute. Absolutely top. Nutmegs a defender, puts a lovely ball in. That's where you're expecting Joel Perot and Rutter, really. Bad ball in from Somerville, that. Strout. Archie in a foot race with Isaiah here. Archie just used his body again as he switched a lovely ball. It's an unbelievable ball. Lovely from Somerville. Archie Gray. Oh my God. Byram, shocking ball in from Sam Byram. Awful. Joe, when Archie's done all that work, flipping heck. Oh, Perot, man, gives the ball straight back to them. Come on. There's only one player on here who's like levels above the rest at the minute. And I can, you guys know who that is. Kamara as well. What a first half performance so far from Archie Gray. Somerville, man on his back. Bypasses it well. Spinning on a dime. Rutter. Yeah. I mean, I said this in the last game. Archie, man, 17, spinning on a dime. He's different class. He just looks so good, doesn't he? He just looks so good, Archie. It's just it's a joy to watch. Joy to watch. I don't think I've seen anything this impactful in terms of a youngster since Milner, really. He's just that good, and I'm including all the youngsters we've had there. He's got what a future this lad's got. Rode on with a good tackle. Got to recover though, Joe. He's done well. Done really well. Leeds looking good at the minute, to be fair. Ampadu, lovely ball over the top. Dan James, keeper's come out. Keeper's done really well there, to be fair. It's not a foul. Oh, why don't we shoot? Keeper's out the area. Oh, and the referee. Has that gone in? Oh, unlucky. Ampadu's gone for a long ranger, but the ref's just been an absolute joker again and given a foul for nothing. Dieng in net, came out, ball was played over the top, did a sweeper, keeper, did a Neuer. Dan sort of halted for some reason, but he's done really well there, the keeper, to be fair. He's done really well. Yeah, Dan halted. I don't think he thought the keeper was coming. If he'd have just taken that extra step, I think we'd have been all right there. 500 in the building, everybody. Please smack a like on the video. Just gives me an indication that you're enjoying these watch-alongs. Been a roller coaster of emotions so far. Oh, Rutter nearly gets it. Somerville, can we second balls? Don't go back, Strauch. Oh, road on. Oh man, real opportunity there again. Here we go. Cafu on the ball. Dan James plays the ball inside. Ampadu with bagfuls of time. Strout. Somerville. Quickly, can we? We can. Ampadu. Does well. Time Rutter. Loads of it. Jorginho Rutter on the edge of the area. He's going to go for... Oh, Jesus Christ. That's also come down with snow. And it's got to be better there, Rutter. Got bags full of time, mate. Just balloons it into the cop. Come on. You're better than that. Paddy McNair's gone down holding his back. Gray's Premier League, says Timmy Leeds. He is, mate. Graham for Ampadu in the midfield. Connor get the wax melts on, lad. Wonder if James is going to fire up after the afterburner. It's definitely more enjoyable this season, says Paul. Yeah, it is, mate. Paddy McNair down, which, you never like to see a player going down, but it's good for Leeds. Yeah, a lot of people saying he bottled it against the goalkeeper there, James. I think you're not far off. I think he did a little bit. Rutter's having a go at himself there. Should have done a lot better there, Rutter. Had bags full of time just in front of the defence. Tell you what, Johnny Howson's moaning a lot. A little bit of a break here on 34 minutes. Oh. Richard says, not watching it, but heard Perot. Is he playing hide and seek again? He's out the game a little bit. Well, he is out the game. I try to give Perot as many plaudits as I can, really. But yeah, he is. He's just. But if he scores, then fair play to him. And I'll be very, very happy for him. But yeah, he's out the game again. Actually, Paddy McNair's down now, so we're just. If you guys want to get the scores in the comment section, let's have a look. See others. Think Matt Clark's coming on here for Paddy McNair. Yep, Leeds 2-0, buddy. Burnley beating Sheffield United. We've got Sheffield Wednesday winning again. Southampton beating Cardiff 2-0. Ipswich 1-0 up against Coventry. Yeah, so as you were, really. Just it looks like the top four, if it stays like this, just breaking away from West Bromwich Albion, which will probably be the significant story of the day, really. It's so frustrating, isn't it, everybody? Like in any other division, Leeds would be flying right now, top of the division. Nobody would touch us. We're unbelievable at home. Nobody would be touching us. Form team in the division, and we're third in any other division. But classic. We had it before with Norwich and Sheffield United. Leeds just get so unlucky when we're in any form of promotion race. Then the other one, it was in bloody lockdown. So, we're not getting a lot of luck, are we? But, imagine if we were in the division last season, we'd be absolutely blitzing it. Us and Burnley. Restarted. Rutter. It's got to be a penalty. It's got to be a penalty. And Leeds have got a penalty. Yes. And it is. It is. Well done, referee. At last, he's got it right. Howson's bitching on at the ref. It is a penalty. Jorginho Rutter. Matt Clark comes on, falls on his arse straight away, dives in with a bit of a rough tackle. And he's grabbed. Rutter has attempted to have a strike on goal. He's tried to be honest. He's tried to be fair. Matt Clark's just literally flung his arm to trip him up. So Rutter has continued with his effort on goal, trying to be honest, trying to score an actual goal. The referee's pulled it back, given a penalty. It is a penalty, 100%. And Leeds United win a penalty on the 36th minute. Who's taking it? Bamford's off the pitch, thank God. Who's having it? I'd like to see Crysencio Somerville have this. It's Joel Perreault. Actually, Joel Perreault, yeah. I mean, he is the marksman. Get back in your net, Dieng. Would like to see a yellow card here, referee, please. Get back in your net. Come on, Joel Perreault. Come on, son. Let's have a third. Ease the slight nerves around a 2-1er. Come on, lad. Roll it home. Perreault on 37 minutes exactly. Could he put Leeds United 3-1 into the lead just before half time? A very staggered run up. Yes! Well done, Perreault. Get in there. Keeper goes the right way, but the Dutchman is the marksman. And Leeds United go 3-1 up at home after a 1-0 deficit. Leeds have done it again. 1-0 down inside 3 minutes as per Swansea City. And Leeds United get the third, as we've done in consecutive games. Goes the right way. It's a good penalty. Goes the right way. It's a very, very good penalty from Joel Perreault. No chance for the keeper. And that is how you do it, Patrick Bamford. Never take Perreault off, because that would mean Bamford would have to be on the pitch to do that. And we know where that's going. Yes, Morley, if he's taking that penalty. Leeds 3-1 up. A fantastic response to an Elan Meslier blunder at the start of the game. And Leeds into the 38th minute with a deserved penalty. The lad at the back, Matt Clark, 100% a penalty. And I hope he was booked for that. Was he booked? Should have been booked, referee. But Middlesbrough 3-1 down after going 1-0 up in the cup final inside 4 minutes. Still posing a little bit of a threat, Borough. Still like igniting with a little bit of a press. But Leeds have responded excellently well. Shout out to the entire team at the minute who really have stepped up with the response. And Ellen Road is becoming an absolute fortress at the minute. Sam Byram launches it over Clark in a foot race with Joel Perreault again. And Perreault's cutting off the keeper. Unlucky. Perreault applying a little bit of a press, booted out by the goalkeeper, Dieng. Oh. Archie wins a foul. Archie wins a foul. The best player in the world. Archie wins a foul. Cafu at the back. Pirro in attack. Leeds are going to come third in the championship. Oh, referee. We'll have a yellow card there. Perreault stands up to Matt Crooks, the silly Geordie who can't compete with him. But yeah, Leeds 3-1 up. Somerville plays the ball, slips straight to their left back. Johnny Howson on the ball, central. We're approaching 40 minutes now. Leeds United 3-1 to the good. Middlesbrough trying to play out from the back. Dieng. Ball played centrally. Leeds have picked up that second ball much better than they did against Swansea. Against Swansea, the second ball was consistently won by Swansea, but Leeds have done a good job. Isaiah Jones now, anyway, fronting up Sam Byram. He's going to try to take him on. Looks like he is. Byram's done well. Check back. Ball played in the box. And I don't know what's going on a little bit. We're 3-1 up, but ball's just been played into the box. Their striker, probably for the third time in this first half, he's just completely on his own. Strout just looks back as if to say, well, who's there? Pascal has had a very, very interesting start to this game. A big opportunity there for Borough, which gets absolutely gobbled up in the Premier League, as we know. But that should have been 3-2. It really should. And this has been a game so far of one of the teams taking the chances. Even though Leeds have been the much better side, but Borough have had some decent opportunities. Do not give him a yellow card. Rutter's given away a foul. Can't give a yellow card for that. And he's given a yellow card for that. God. Gotta stop getting frustrated at the referees. They're doing my nutting. Yeah, exactly, Paul. What is Pascal doing there? Yeah, exactly, Rich. Yeah, he finally pulls his card out and gives it to a Leeds United man. Guys, let me know in the chat. Did he chat tell me if he actually gave a card to Matt Clark for the penalty? Because that was a yellow card. Here he is anyway, Matt Clark. Ball played over. Rodon does well. Ampadu's got a stretch there. Does well. Byram sort of boots. Odd ball from Byram, but yeah. I'd like us sometimes to just, I don't know, not rely on the front men too much and just try, play through the lines a little bit. With Byram, I always feel he's very, very excitable and just booting the ball down the line and hoping that Somerville's there. Perot does well. Strout does really, really well there. Really nicely. Cafu on the ball now. 42 minutes gone. By the way, everyone, if you want to, someone did it in the last video, and what I'm going to do is clip all my stuff together and make it into a video. So if someone wants the timestamp where I'm going a bit nutty on this watch along, I'll put it together for you guys in a little video because I know you guys like that sort of stuff. So yeah, if someone wants to put the timestamps in, I'll pin your comment when it comes to this watch along, and yeah, Archie getting in a little bit of a heated. Ref, what are you doing? Pulling this Bangura here, going a little bit at Archie Gray. 17, mate. What's that Michael Owen clip? He's 15. He's 15, mate. Look at Bangura. You're not supposed to do that to a 17-year-old Bangura, you silly git, just because you've been murked all game. Love that from Archie, though. He's got a bit of spice in him, hasn't he? I love that. Gets him down. It's like, go on then. Love it. Yeah, go on, Archie. Bangura didn't like it. Love that. Getting pushed around by a child. And then Rutter in to save the day. But yeah, if somebody wants to put the timestamps in after the game, after the watch long, your comment will get pinned. And as well, if you want to get some of the stupid moments from earlier on, just means that I can get to them quicker and get the video out quicker. So yeah, up to you guys, but I will pin the comment. Nearly 600 of you in the building. Please like the video as well, everyone. Leeds pressing now. Johnny Howson. Oh, is that? I mean, where's Strout going? Why is Strout there? Strout has pressed into a centre forward space for some reason, and what is he doing? Very odd. Very, very odd. Pascal Strout was almost pressing on the edge of the D there. And then Borough got past the press. Now, we have seen Leeds United concede on half-time very recently. Let's not do this again. We don't want to let Borough go in with a bit of impetus on the half. They've got a couple of big men, Dijksteel, Matt Clark, Van der Berg, Matt Crooks, the big lads. So we've got to be careful here, Leeds. Ball played in. And they've scored. And it's him again. Fucking hell. Byron beaten so easily. So crap. So crap. What was I saying? Don't concede before half time. So it gives the opposition team impetus. This has gone all the way back to Derby County in the semis. Just absolutely ridiculous. So annoying. It's given them they've not really been in the game. Give them that just like a little bit of a God's sake, man. That's why you've always got to be awake in this division. Game done. Game done on 37. Sake, man. Absolutely shocking defending. So easy. So easy. Tripe from Leeds United. Tripe defending. We're giving stupid free kicks away as well. Rutter's giving away about 3 in 10 minutes. Oh, God. They come Borough again. 46 minutes, 6 added on. Isaiah Jones up against Matt Crooks on the overlap. Do not dare do this. Back post. Borough have got bags of time. Bangura. But good ball played in. Byram does reasonably well. Oh my God. The linesman is just he gave a throw into Leeds. Matt Crooks had a cheeky little word with him and he changes the flag over. It's now I've never seen that. I've never seen that. Matt Crooks leaves the ball to go out for a throw in. I've never seen that. This just shows how embarrassing the officiating is in this division. Matt Crooks goes and has a word with the linesman. Oh, Lino, no, that was our ball. Linesman changes from one end, goes to the other. Unbelievable. They haven't got a clue. The linesman looks like he was absolutely papping himself as well, terrified to make a decision. Standard, man. It's awful. Anyway, Leeds 3-2 up. Making this extremely hard for ourselves again. What's Pascal doing? Just runs the ball nearly out of play. So the composure's gone all of a sudden. Once again, this is what happens with goals just before half time. They rattle the opposition. It always happens through history. Bangura. Borough getting into the game now. Howson. This lad up front's a good player. He's a good player for Borough. Byram. Got loads of time. Puro. In a pocket. Borough goal kick. Oh, man. Connor says, Farker must be raging inside. Oh, yeah, he will be, mate. Both goals down to Leeds errors. We're winning, lads. No, we are, Jeff. You are right. They're in again here. We're just being sloppy. This lad up front's a good player. He's a really good player. He's causing Leeds a few problems. I think he's probably the best striker we've come up against, really. He should have had another one as well. He had a free header. Somerville's in. I don't know. He has just been absolutely poleaxed by this lad. And Somerville's been left in a heat. Oh, he stood on it, you little dirty git. You know exactly what you were doing there. Stood on his heel, and that's a sore one for Somerville. Yeah, Strout, I agree, Ben. Strout's not having a good game whatsoever. Not having a good game. 3-2. Bloody hell. Yeah, we are still winning. It's just so sometimes, man. So it's been the same throughout history, hasn't it, everybody? We always make it so difficult for ourselves. The goals we've scored have been really nice. Really nice created goals. Good little passages of play. The goals we've given away is Elan Mele once again with another howler and a free header at a corner. It's just that's why it gets frustrating because we just give these teams gifts. Dan James Bowling headed out. Borough with an opportunity to counter-attack. Somerville doing really well to track. He's done well there. Somerville told their centre-forward up, who's been fouled by Somerville. He's going to book him as well. And he's booked him as well. The ref's an absolute donut. He's an absolute donut. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's literally giving you. I think what this referee doesn't understand is for every foul, you don't need to give a yellow card because every foul doesn't warrant a yellow card. He's booked Somerville. It's not a yellow card. Of course it's a foul. Just because it's a foul doesn't mean it's a yellow card. Absolute joke. Borough's entire team and Leeds' entire team is going to be on yellow cards by the end of this game because of this dunce refereeing. Burlasser anyway here. Road on. Half time. Oh, God. Latte laugh. Bit of a problem for Leeds. A bit of a problem. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just so frustrated after that. Dan James yellow, was it? Okay, it was Dan James. I thought it was Somerville. James got a yellow for kicking the ball away. Booked James. Apologies for that. Apologies. Need a complete new defence, says Chris. Bloody hell. Melee got beat at the near post. Yeah, shouldn't happen. It shouldn't. And we got them into the game very easily there, didn't they? Guys, I'm just going to take a quick little break to just get some supplies, as you can imagine. I'm going to leave you just for a sec as I go get a cup of tea and all that good stuff. I'll catch you in the second half. Hello, hello, hello. Just watching the highlights on LUTV. How are we all feeling about that? We'll concede again. Cooper on now? Oh, you want Cooper on? Where has he gone? Pub? No, Paul went to get a cup of tea. Richard said we aren't convincing. We give our opportunities belief all the time. Yeah, poor defending. Same old culprit. Strauch and Melee again. Sooner the 49ers do a complete overhaul, the better. Can't see us making top two. Others just don't seem to be slowing down. All Leeds can do is keep winning and not worry about other teams. Yeah, it does. That's the thing. We just have to keep up. Everyone's exactly right. Like, it is one of those where it just seems like every single team above us and you know, even Southampton to an extent are winning, but you can't just give up. Leeds have just got to keep winning. But that points difference is, I mean, to Leicester in particular, I'm just watching this goal again, that second goal. It's just pathetic defending. It's weak from Leeds. This is the problem. It's weak. And we've seen that goal too many times from Leeds United at the half point. At that half-time point, there's too many occasions in the last 2 or 3 years where Leeds have just conceded at that point. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. They need to remain focused, and they're not doing that. But yeah, I agree with everyone else. You know, it's got to be better. It's got to be better than that. And we're still winning the game. But I mean, that the is it Latte Laugh, the striker? I mean, he could have had stuff. He could have had 4 goals in that half. You know, we could have had more goals as well. But they've got to stay on him a little bit. They really have. Borough right to go 3-3. Us late winner. Hi, Connor, joining late, but listened in the car. For God's sake, come on, Leeds. It's hardly it is. You play FPL, Connor. I did, mate, but I just thought, unless I've got like you guys there, I fall out of interest with it. Honestly, I do. With Leeds out, Leeds not there as well. It's a bit difficult, I think. I'm going to run the bath, Connor. Barry, I don't have a bath, mate. I wish I had a bath. Bloody hell, that'd be nice. A nice hot bath. Maybe I should. Back at my mum's house, there is a nice hot bath, so maybe I should go for that reason. Not really to see them. Jermaine Beckford not wanting to play. Listen, and it's a frustrating thing with Beckford. I mean, I've done a few bits with him. He's a lovely guy. He's a really, really nice guy, but that's why I always listen with their podcast and with everything else. This isn't me slating them whatsoever. They do their thing, and loads of Leeds fans love it. They love it because everything's positive and everything's beautiful and amazing. And everyone, you know, we could be 8-0 down and they'd be saying that we'd be unlucky. You know what I mean? So I get it. I understand why there's a job to do. I'd love it with TV if it wasn't so political. I'd love it if, and you know, it's my industry as well, like the media. And I'd love it if it was a little bit more, you had a bit more of a debate on there. But they'd never do that. They'd never do that because they work with the club, and you know, it's put on by Leeds United. But I completely agree. Like even when what I like, you know, what I like. No Gabe today. No, he's not available, mate. But yeah, what I do like is, you know, I like a debate. I like a debate, and that's why I move away from the common TV stuff, really, because I really enjoy that. I love hearing both sides of it. You know, football is subjective, as I always say, and I just hate it sometimes. How it is just, well, we'll come back stronger. We'll do this. We'll do that. Well, no, call a spade a spade. That was shit. Call a spade a spade. That was brilliant, and that was shit. But I understand. Listen, when you're working for the club, you're not able to say anything like that. And that's probably, you know, I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to see the club do more with fans. It would, especially the fan channels. I'll be honest with you. It'd be nice because you see City doing it, you see Newcastle doing it, you see a lot of clubs around the country doing stuff with with fan channels and all this sort of stuff. Leeds never do it. Leeds have got no interest. The closest I got to a fan interaction with the club was Radrazani messaging me saying sorry. That, you know, you don't get anything like that. They're not interested, which is fine. You know, it doesn't even have to be me. It can be one of the other brilliant channels. But I'd love to see a bit of healthy debate on there, you know, where it's not all, you know, the obvious. You know what I mean? That'd be nice. Harvey says, Connor, how long will it be to see Diogo Montero starting? Since he doesn't rate Quest well. Yeah. But I've not heard of Montero in ages. We signed, didn't we? He was a Portuguese under 18 international. LUTV is a bit. Don't know if anybody's watching it, but does anybody find this funny? Melee again near post. Goose says more reasons to grow your independent channel. I'll have debates. Like, that's it, mate. I promise you, mate. It's not just about me. It's like I watch all the fan channels. I think all our fan channels that we provide are really good, really good. You know, lad on TikTok as well. It was brilliant. Really, really good. And listen, I love listening to our lot because it's debate. But I just feel with this lot, it's very nice and let's keep everyone happy. And you guys know I'm not like that. So yeah, as I say, it's not just me. I'd like to see any fan channel associated with Leeds, but I think they target a few for specific reasons, if that makes sense. But looks like Leeds are going to be unchanged for this one. Second half. Borough right back in it after that goal. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm not. It's just weird, isn't it? I don't know if they've got the balance right yet. I don't know if they've got the balance right in LUTV of like, I don't know what you describe it as, but just like good TV. I don't think they've got the balance yet quite right, but you know, in time they might do. Game of the season, this Christmas advert was a bit sickening. All media asked that. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I know what you mean, Mr. Anthro, but yeah, I mean, yeah. I just try to stay out of that stuff. But if you're good enough, aren't you? But yeah, Beckford nowhere is. Yeah, maybe James. Anyway, Leeds kicking off, or Borough kicking off actually. Tell you who I do like though, Brynlaw and Tony Dorigo. They're fantastic. I love Brynlaw and Tony. We had Tony on the channel for all you in full swingers back in the day. Yeah, had Tony Dorigo on the channel twice. Tony came on. You can catch that interview out if you want to go to my oldest videos. You'll be able to get that. Bloody hell, that was probably about 800 videos ago. I think 900 videos ago. One of the first ones on the channel. But yeah, Tony Dorigo interview. Really, really nice guy. I really like Brynlaw as well. I've always liked Brynlaw. So they're the real positives, the diamonds of LUTV. Borough throwing on 46 minutes. Ball played over the top. Isaiah Jones up against Byram. Got a bit of joy against him toward the back end of the first half, but throw into Leeds. Slightly worrying about Isaiah Jones as he's not really had opportunities to take on Byram, so you feel like he's got a little bit in the tank. Rutter. Leeds have got to show character this half. They've got to show character. 3-2 up. Want to preserve that home record. It is not the day to be letting Borough back into this, especially with everyone around us winning pretty convincingly. I think Ipswich are 2-0 up. Southampton 2-0 up. Obviously, Leicester getting the win. Yeah, Leeds have to win this one, especially when you've been 3-1 up. Strout. Not had a good game so far. Gives the ball away again. Got to be better, Pascal. You've got to start. You know, Pascal's having a shocker. He's having a shocker. Let's call a spade a spade. An absolute hospital ball into the central space there. Kamara's had to give a free kick away. Borough free kick. He's having one of his games. Pascal. He's got them in his locker. You know, we're all a massive fan of Pascal. We are and his ability, but sometimes he has these games. Not having a good one today at all. Matt Crooks. Ball swung in. Jesus Christ. Matt Clark. Should have scored. Should have scored. Should have got that at least on target. Are we not marking from set pieces anymore, anyone? Does anybody know? Pascal been beaten in the air too easily. Have we just turned into a terrible defensive team all of a sudden? We look really susceptible from set pieces. Not good. Come on, man. Epic heck, Leeds. 3-1 up, for goodness sake. Melee, good ball that, to be fair. It's not their ball. It's not their ball. It's our ball. Archie Gray. Borough pressing a lot higher this half. Jesus Christ. Nearly catching Melee there. Pascal does well. Now let's see Leeds get up the pitch a little bit. It's been now half a bit too much so far. 4 minutes in. Somerville. Lovely ball. Kamara with the overlap. Can he get a corner or something here? Unlucky. Unlucky. Don't go down and give a foul. It's not a foul. Leeds throw. Yeah, we need a fourth here, everyone, which isn't comfortable for me to say. I don't want to come on here and say we need a fourth, but we do. We do here. This is not comfortable. This is not comfortable. And their strikers, I really like him. He's a good player. Don't know where they picked him up from. Lathe, is it? Offside, I think, Rutter here. Is he on? Oh, my God. Rutter has just missed an absolute sitter. Ampadu with a lovely ball through. Oh, it's a save and it's a corner. It's a corner and the divvy has not given it. That's going bottom corner and the keeper's made a really good save. I mean, Rutter's got to score. He's got to score. He's one-on-one. They all think it's offside. The linesman doesn't give it. Rutter's got to score. And, we see this. He's got this in his locker. But that is a save and a corner ball. But these brain-dead officials haven't given it again. God, I'm losing the will to live with this lot. I really am. Championship's got so many positives, but the officiating. Anyway, Borough, Isaiah Jones, Burlasser, Byram does really well. Cuts the ball out. Leeds win a free kick. Atalanta. Okay. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. I don't know how he's missed that. I have absolutely no idea how Rutter's missed it, but we've seen it this season, haven't we? Against Bristol City, Plymouth, Hull. He misses big chances, Rutter. Big chances. A weakness of his game. His creative side's exceptional, but he has got weaknesses to his game, and finishing is one, in my opinion. It's got a wonderful goal against Swansea, but it is a bit inconsistent, isn't it? Lathe, I tell you what, Rodon's getting he's having a tough afternoon with this lad. He's having a really, really tough afternoon. We've not come up against a striker like this so far. Chat, how many goals has he got? How many goals has he got? This lad up front for him. I think the issue with me, I don't know if you guys agree, but I think the issue is we've still not seen from Leeds United a full 90-minute performance. Anyway, Byron plays the ball over. Somerville's pace gets him in there just behind Dijksteel. Gets in the box, shows too much of it to Dijksteel, Leeds win a corner. But we've not seen a 90-minute performance, and I'd like to see that from the Whites. We've not seen it really this season. Maybe Huddersfield, but we dropped off second half, didn't we? They won the second half, didn't they? 1-0. You can't be too picky. We scored 4 goals, but I'd love to see us just, in the Bielsa era, for 90 minutes, we just dominate games. And we've not seen that so far with Leeds. Kamara, anyway. James. Pretty wasteful there, actually. Leeds have just been... There's opportunities here for us to cross the ball, and we're just mucking around with it a little bit. Byram. Ampadu. Archie Gray. Good opportunity there for Leeds to get something. A little counter-attack. A little attack, I should say, not counter-attack. Anyway, Dan James, sizing his man up. Plays a good ball in, actually, from Dan James. Leeds win it again. Dan James again. Can he do it with his left foot? He does, but Dan does what Dan does. Puts one good ball in, then blazes it out for a goal kick. Or is it a corner? That's not. That didn't look like a corner. It looked like he just shanked it. What's going on here? Who's he booked now? He's booked as Isaiah Jones. Do we know why? I don't know what's going on. Nobody's obviously when it's on mute, you can't really see it. What happened? Oh, he's sort of like elbow. I think it's a free kick actually. Oh, it's a free kick. Yeah, it looks like he's just elbowed. LUTV is hilarious. It just says Isaiah Jones, and he just got the picture up of the goalkeeper, not Isaiah Jones. Anyway, Leeds with another half decent opportunity here. Somerville on the edge of the D to play the ball in. Can Leeds do something from a set piece? Referee's been an absolute Doylem again in the box. Got quite a big team here, Borough. Can Leeds do something? It's a difficult position, this. Somerville plays it back. Somerville plays the ball back about, honestly, 18 yards back to Archie Gray. I think that was supposed to go to Dan. It was supposed to go to Dan James, and Somerville, for some reasons, just put an awful ball in. And then Archie's hit it from 20 yards. Unlucky, but waste again. I still can't believe Rutter missed that opportunity. That could really haunt us, that. Oh, Rodon's been skipped past really easily there. Rodgers overlap on Lath again. Latte Lath, I should say. On the edge of the box, plays a good ball. Matt Rodgers in. Can Leeds defend this, please? Ampadu does well. Can he find a pass? It's going to be difficult for him here. It's a bit congested, but Ampadu's done really well, and it's an offside. Advantage again, man. Advantage again when Leeds are in possession. You have to pull it back for an offside. For us, why don't you just carry on? Very odd. Connor, I'm only here so I don't have to suffer alone. Yeah, mate. Shoefly, your fart could get a yellow. Yeah, he loves a yellow card, this referee. Doesn't seem to be able to distinguish that every single foul isn't a yellow card. Oh, Somerville charging down the keeper. Oh, Kamara as well there. Pro as well. Well done, Joel. Kamara again. Leeds playing okay now. Some nice bit of football. Rutter on that side. Dykestill's done really, really well. Great defending. Rutter's been off it today again. I think he's been, look, he scored his goal, didn't he? But I think general performance-wise, he's sort of been off it, hasn't he, the past maybe 2 or 3 games. Brilliant from Somerville. Again, who's been exceptional, him and Archie. Sorry, mate. Clearing your nasal passages into the microphone. Sorry about that. It's difficult when you're ridden with flu. Doing a 2-hour watch along. Apologies. Anyway, Leeds have the ball. Jorginho Rutter. Great strength. Is it a foul? Look like a foul again. Has he given it? I don't know what's going on. Has he given this? Because that is a foul again, you Doylem. Tell me he's given this. Tell me he's given it. It's a yellow card. That's a yellow card. He's pretty much through on goal. Rutter's through on goal, gets side down by Van der Berg, who gets spun. It's a yellow card. Please tell me he's given a yellow card. Please tell me he's given a yellow card. He's not given a yellow card, has he? Have we even got a free kick? We haven't got a free kick. We haven't got a free kick. I don't know what was it, offside? Maybe. Just give up. I actually give up with this referee. Can't be bothered. It was offside. Such a mum comment that. Stop clearing your nasal passages. Is that my mum's burner account? Yeah, as you can tell, I am a bit off it today, everyone. So apologies. When you're talking consistently, it does get a bit. Borough on a real opportunity here. It's Latte Lat again. They've got a real chance here. He's on the ball. And Leeds have actually defended that really well, but it still comes out. Borough have got a chance. Matt Crooks on the edge of the box. Leeds have recovered well. Burlasser. Ball played out wide. Borough applying a bit of pressure here. Still well in the game. Crooks. Closed down by Perot. Byram. Howson's on the overlap. Byram does well again. Somerville throw in to Borough. It's very, very too close for comfort, this. Howson. Isaiah Jones gets a bit of space. Crooks on the overlap. Melee saves. Surprised they held on to that, to be honest. 60 minutes gone. Nearly 600 of you in the building, everyone. Big numbers for the watch along. Thank you so much. Please make sure you're liking the video. And as I said, if someone wants to pin the moments from this game, that'll be the top comment. Or if someone wants to comment after the video is done, I'll pin that comment on the video. If you want to go through and find the highlights of this watch along, I'll make it into a little clip for you guys. Archie. Dan James. Rodon and Strauch have it's probably been in my opinion, their worst game as a pairing so far. Not been great. Rodon especially, I think he's struggled a little bit. And Pascal, by the way, and Pascal. But Rodon, I think he's been spun a bit by the striker. Rutted as well. Good turn. Oh. Yeah, but Leeds lose it. Communication. Leeds lose the ball. Yeah, let's freshen it up. Yeah, I agree, Freddie. It just feels like one attacks, like a 3-on-2 or something like that. You just feel it could be around the corner for Leeds or Borough, to be honest. But I don't want those. I don't like those odds. I mean, Leeds have had an opportunity where we just had to score. Rutter's 1-on-1. We've seen it quite a few times this season. Had to score. Simply had to score. Hasn't, and Leeds are still 3-2. Oh, and Ampadu's just, I mean, absolutely zero awareness. Crooks has robbed him. Borough now 3-on-4. Ampadu does well to recover, but Borough have it in a good space here. They've got numbers forward. Joe Perot does well defensively, but gives it away sloppily, too slow. Rodgers. Leeds win it back. One of you, can we talk to each other, please? Kamara. Ethan Ampadu. Loads of space. Loads of space. I agree. Maybe subs would be. I mean, you know, looking at Dan James again, aren't we? But you got to look at who. I mean, who would you bring on for this? Byron with an absolutely woeful ball, but wins it back. But Rutter bounces off him. It's sloppy this half. Leeds win it back. Then they lose it, and it's a foul. And can we have a yellow card again for this guy? Is he going off? Is it the same guy? I don't know. He's off. Yeah, see you in a bit. Borough down to 10. Borough down to 10. 100%. 100%. The Durbrain's got something right. Borough down to 10. I mean, what is he doing? It's an awful tackle. It's an absolutely awful tackle. Studs up as well. Let's have a look. Oh, Jesus Christ. And if LUTV could slow that down, that is a red card. It could be a red card straight up, you know. It really could. Dyke steals off. Borough down to 10. Now this makes me does this make you more worried? That Borough down to 10. It makes me more worried. But yeah, someone's just said in the chat there, my name is Jess, says bring on Nonto now. I think that's a really good shout. But that Borough being I don't know why Borough being down to 10 now worries me even more. Just Leeds' complacency, which we've seen already in this game. I'm just hoping doesn't come to fruition. And as I say, so 3-2. Borough out of 10, awful ball in by Dan James, like probably the worst ball in of the season. Elan Melier. Leeds need to push the action now. We need a fourth. Need a fourth. What would you say, chat? Would you say control the game or go for a fourth? Borough going to have to be a little bit more conservative now. Crysencio Somerville now. Dribbles but loses it. Borough win it back. I've said this. I'm actually more worried now. They've got 10 men. Oh. Could do with 2 subs minimum. Go for the fourth. Go get another, says Ben. Sub our players on a booking. This ref's a clown. Yeah, I agree. He's the exact. This is the referee who evens it up. That's exactly what he is. That's the type of guy. This referee is type of official, I should say. Matt Clark. Awful touch from that latte lath. Frothy latte. That's what we'll call him. Frothy latte up top. Leeds coming forward now, giving us a little bit of encouragement there. I mean, we're 3-2 up anyway, but it's just a little bit too close for comfort, this. Leeds with the best chance of the second half. Rutter thrown goal, had to score, saved by the goalkeeper. Excuse me. Archie Gray. Joe Rodon. Pascal. Rodon. Archie just passed it straight to Matt Clark. Not Archie, Dan James, I should say. Johnny Howson comes forward. Good little play. Leeds do well. Well played, Pascal. Dan James. Perot. Lovely ball. The silky smooth operator in the middle with a bit of space. Driving forward. Somerville up now against Isaiah Jones. Plays in Kamara. Kamara in a good space. Somerville. Oh, good stop by Matt Clark. Good play by Leeds. Keep on the front foot. Come on, Byram. Go forward. Well done. Kamara here. Played well again, Kamara, today. Leeds doing the triangles. Somerville, Kamara, Somerville, Kamara. Dan James. And it's another shocking tackle. It's another shocking tackle. Matt Crooks now in the book, the dirty git. Looks like he's come straight out the pub, Matt Crooks. It's a shocking tackle. He's high as well. One might say Latte Laugh is streaming. Yeah, I've just seen Wes Burns. Guys, if you haven't seen Wes Burns' goal for Ipswich, it's well worth the watch. Wow, what a finish. Travella's it into the top corner. Unbelievable. Somerville with a free kick. Goal kick. Connor, do you see us top 2 in the new year? I don't, mate. No, I don't. I think it's I don't know. It's a tricky period for Ipswich, but I'm just not 100% sure. I still think Leeds have got really tough fixtures coming up. Like, I don't think we've got bang easy fixtures. I think it's going to be a late run, to be honest. I think they'll drop points, but I don't know if it's going to be enough for Leeds to, you know. Anyway, Rutter now in the area. Rutter comfortable for the keeper. Should have done better again. He's frustrated with himself here, Rutter. But yeah, I don't see us in the top two by the end. It'd have to take some big change, wouldn't it? But this is where we're going to see it. You know, Ipswich have got the East Anglian derby, which I think they're going to win. Kamara wins it back. Rutter here. Massive opportunity for Leeds. It's an awful ball from Rutter. It's an absolutely awful ball. Somerville was in. He's better than this. He's not having a good game, Rutter. Really not having a good game. It's got to be better. It's another opportunity wasted for Leeds there. Don't give away a foul. Rutter's giving away a foul. Didn't need to give that away. Naive. Still in it though, Borough. Left hand side here. Bangura. Howson. Bangura. Back to Johnny Howson, who's probably been Borough's best player today. Johnny Howson literally running on goal. Could put a tackle in Leeds. Matt Crooks. Turns. No foul. Looked like a foul, to be honest. Leeds counter-attack. Crescencio Somerville does really well. Gets on the burners. Somerville. Right ball. Plays it out to Rutter. Rutter's got to do well here. Rutter. It's bad again, Rutter. Come on. Rutter. How many opportunities is he getting? Fucking hell. It's got to be better. Jesus Christ. They're like, it's not a bad ball. Get your head up. Perot's on the penalty spot. He misses him. Rutter, man, it's frustrating in this game, man. He's having so many opportunities to cause problems. Really, really, really poor there again. Somerville did so well. Outstanding player on the pitch as well today. Come on, Rutter. Flipping heck, man. Opportunity after opportunity after opportunity here for him. You can put Middlesbrough away here. We really can. And we do not want this getting to the 85th minute and for them to get an opportunity. Dan James with the corner. Played in. Ampadu's cleared it. Archie Gray. Bad corner as well from Dan James. Dan James. Fuck me. Dan James passes into thin air. I don't know. Salted peanuts. I don't know who you mean there. I don't know who you mean. Is that? Yeah, I don't know who you mean, mate. You don't think that's a bad ball from Rutter? It was played behind him, mate. Coburn comes on for Borough, the striker. No substitutes yet from Daniel Farker. Not one. Boron did well. Archie uses his body phenomenally well again. Doesn't win a foul there. I don't think that was. Bangura for the first time beats Archie Gray. Ball played into the box. Coburn. Coburn plays it out wide. Well done, Sam Byram. Leeds, can we do something now? Can we actually be clinical? Plays a good ball, Sam Byram, to Somerville. Borough have recovered well. Somerville passes it straight to Matt Clark. Leeds recover it. This is a sloppy game. Perot now gives it straight back to Borough. Borough have the ball. Don't know what's going on there. Somerville down. sloppy second half. There's not a lot of quality. Shows would have a lot to do with this side if we went to the Premier League, by the way. I've heard some people saying this side would really compete right now in the Prem. I don't think it would. I think it still needs some additions, a lot of additions. So you think about how many chances we've given up, even just this season, and the poor quality that we've faced in terms of teams finishing us off. Today been a big example. Not saying that Leeds deserve to be finished off, by the way, but just how clinical the Premier League is. And I still think we'd need an injection of some severe quality and bodies in that division. Kamara, Byram. 74 minutes gone. Still 3-2. Borough down to 10 on 62. Archie. I'd be looking at Nonso for James here. I think against 10 men of Borough, you feel Nonso's defensive work has really improved this season as well, according to me. In my opinion, I should say, according to me. Somerville. Byram. Kamara leaves it for some reason. Borough get it back. Sloppy again. Borough get through a press. There's Isaiah Jones here. There's loads of Leeds players forward. It is 4-on-4. Here comes Isaiah Jones. There's a lot of room. He's got to pick the right pass. Jones plays it out wide to the player who's just come on. Coburn. It's hit the post. And it's an unbelievable block. Leeds get out of it with a scare. Borough should be 3-3. Guys, I don't know what more to say. Some of you will call me negative. This is why I'm negative. That should be 3-3. How on earth? That's their first attack of this half, but we know we are vulnerable. We've been really poor at the back today, and this is why, being a Leeds United fan, you see these Coburn's an inch from putting that in. Some great defending from Joe Rodon there to stop the rebound. This is why we need a fourth goal, because you can't rely on Leeds for whatever reason in this game, because defensively we haven't got a framework sorted in this game. We've looked laps. We need a fourth goal here big time. We really do. Borough hit the post. Leeds get away with it. This is what I said. I'm more worried about Leeds when they have 10 men. I am. Needs subs. And it sounds obvious, but we do. Just an injection of something different. Sloppy on the ball at the minute, Leeds, when we're in that final third. It's all right building up to it, but then when we're in that final third, it's got to be better. Somerville. Byram. Safety on from Byram again. Rodon. Perot. Strout, Byram, Somerville. Lovely little jink from Somerville. Somerville got the burners on. Ball in. Byram, shoot. A ball, referee. Archie Gray, no handball given. Leeds still on the attack. We've slowed it down. Slowed it down, passing it back now. Come on. Little injection of ingenuity. Little chasm of creativeness. Come on. Rutter receives it on the edge. He's come a little bit deep here. Archie. Better from Leeds. Oh, Dan James with another staggeringly bad ball in. Nowhere. Getting onto one, for Christ's sake. Kamara. Byram. Rodon. It's just so heavily reliant on Somerville. This is why I want to see something from Nonso. Give them something else to think about. It's so reliant on Somerville doing something. Joe Road on the edge of the area. Congested. It's very, very congested in that midfield. Leeds just need to tire Borough out here, because with only 10 men it can be difficult. But they're not moving from this structure really. It's Somerville, and let's hope he can take someone on, you know. Overlap. And Byram, left foot. Good ball in, Byram. Archie really poor. Just giving it to Borough. Leeds win it back. Real opportunity here. in the transition. It's a good tackle. It's a really good tackle from Benger on Dan James. Rodgers here. Can Borough galvanise a counter-attack? Switched ball. Well done, Sam Byram. Ampadu. Somerville. Again, Leeds come. 630 of you in the building, everyone. Please make sure you like the video. Just gives me an indication that you're enjoying it. Somerville on the ball now for Leeds United. Kamara. Somerville goes to the 1-2. Yoel Perot, right-footed, plays the ball to Rutter. Can we just see someone take someone on here? Rutter's... Maybe bring him off. Maybe bring him off. Not having a good evening, Rutter. Afternoon, I should say. Really, like, you know, I understand what he's doing, but just blasted the ball out for a pretty much a throw in there. Looks like there's some activity on the bench here. Farker's not happy. You know, listen, it's not happy, but make some subs earlier then, fella. Against 10 men here, we've got to control the game a little bit more. Dieng. Leeds win it. Leeds nearly win it back again. Coming forward now, Borough. Coburn. Johnny Howson. Still really composed on the ball at 35 or whatever he is, Howson. Dan James wins it back as well. Kamara, Rodon. Kamara again. Lovely feet from Kamara. Joel Perot, got to pick the right pass. Dan James was in there, but Rutter gives it away again. I'd take Rutter off, I'm honest. I'd take Rutter off. Maybe look at Pervader. Not had a good game, Rutter. And he looks tired. His balls are lethargic. And I tell you what, Joe Rodon's done well there. A little bit of an opportunity there for Borough. Gray, Kamara, can we please do something? Kamara wins a free kick. Well done, Kamara. Tuning in from Tel Aviv. Great content, Connor. Thanks, Ian. Line on this commentary. Thanks, mate. Yeah. A substitution, please. These guys cannot shoot. Fark made any subs yet? No, he hasn't. I'd like to see some subs, to be honest with you. We're approaching the 81st minute and Willie Nyonto's now coming on. What the... Have you seen Patrick Bamford? Oh, my God. What has he done? Bamford, you're not that guy, mate. You're not that guy. Bamford's gone for a bleach blonde haircut. Slim Bamford. Oh, my God. What is he doing? Shocking from Bamford. Anyway, Somerville. Jinx. Nah, unlucky. Gives away a foul. Bamford, what are you doing, lad? Anyway. Apologies. Rutter comes off. Yes, I'm the real Bamford. Never score goals, yeah. Maybe this is going to be the resurgence of Patrick Bamford. His blonde hair. Borough making 2 subs as well. Excuse me. 82nd minute. Gilbert comes on. I think he's the right. Is he right back? Ex-Aston Villa. 3-2 approaching the 83rd minute. Something that Leeds probably didn't want. And we're back. Yeah, mute. Right, Borough just passing that midfield again. Kamara does really well to just stand up the lad who's just come on here. But Archie, Willie Nonso. Yeah, well played from Kamara there. Nonso. Well played, Archie. Because the 1-2 gets blocked off. Another booking. Oh, this referee, man. Another booking. Bamford gone for the Phil Foden look. Oh dear, 84th minute approaching. Bloody hell, Leeds made this difficult, haven't we? But 3-2, still no goals, in this second half. Clearest opportunity has been Jorginho Rutter. What I would like to say, everybody, is we will be doing an instant live match reaction, so please tune in for that one. I want to get your guys' thoughts on the game. You know, I don't want it to just be my thoughts. I want to get your thoughts as well. We'll be going live immediately after this, so make sure you stay tuned to 1 Leeds FC. Somerville on the ball now. Byram. Strout. Rodon. Somerville. Kamara. Byram. Back to Somerville on that flank. Well played. Kamara, who's been really good today. Byram. Just playing the triangles in the Borough half here. Kamara. Nonso picking up the ball. Do you think we're going to get Michael Carrick talking about how they can bring Nonso on and no other team can do that in the division after the game, like we've done with Michael Duff and every single manager that's come to Leeds and lost? Kamara, Byram. Leeds just keeping hold of it at the moment. Somerville. Rodon. Pascal. Rodon. Nonso. Cuts inside. Does okay. What Nonso? Somerville. Those two playing between them. Really good from Somerville and Nonso, but it's lost. It's a good tackle from Isaiah Jones. Leeds win it back. To be fair, Leeds are winning it back extremely quickly. I will say that. Nonso now on Somerville's side. Slim Shady in the middle. Nonso does well. Bad ball in that. But one back. That's handball. That's handball. Well done. Leeds have won handball. Free kick in a good area. I wonder if Slim's going to have it. Clive. He's just such a real option, isn't it? Oh, yeah, Jeff, aren't we all? Slim Shady coming on. Cheers to the donation, Bobby. Official attendance today 36812. Can we get a free kick on target? That'd be nice. Good area for Leeds. Good distance out. Perot, let's not just have a leisurely kick of the ball over the bar here. Or Somerville. Come on, let's get it on target. We always have these opportunities and it's just over the bar every time. I'd like to see one on target. We've got the capabilities here for one of them to get it on target. It's Perot and Somerville. Corner Leeds. Balling from Nonso. Oh, free out of Bamford. Oh, Perot. Literally, Bamford, Slim Slim with the header. It's parried out by the goalkeeper. Slim with a decent header, parried out to the goalkeeper, and it's so fortunate for the keeper. The keeper's on the floor, and Perot's just knocked it into his hands whilst the keeper's on the floor. Still 3-2 to Leeds United. Slim nearly with his first goal contribution in about 5 years. Anyway, Leeds. The bombshell. Doesn't look too bad on him, to be fair. Doesn't look too bad. Or maybe like you guys just thinking, what are you talking about? And ball. Ref hasn't given it. Does look relatively comfortable for Leeds now. I think the man sending off has sort of disrupted Borough. I'm not saying they'd have got back into it, but I think it's disrupted any sort of counter attack. They did hit the post, didn't they? Which was just Leeds being slack. Rutter's missed a massive chance. There's been 2 probably big chances this half, I'd say, for both sides, to be fair. And Purdue. Leeds looking to maintain that incredible home record. Roll on back to Melier. And Purdue on the left-hand side. Leeds not needing to force anything now. Kamara. Perot. Oh, well played, Joe Perot. William Yonto. Keeps it away. It's poor from Nonto. Can Leeds win it back in the Borough half? Press in. Nonto does really well. Borough throw. Grev getting ready to come on for a minute. Borough can't even throw the ball in play, which helps. As I say, guys, instant match reaction is going to be immediately after this. Please make sure you're liking the video. I hope you've enjoyed this watch along. Hopefully, Leeds are going to be 3-2 winners here. Looking reasonably. Bit of action on this one. Sorry, the audio's just decided to, for the first time in the watch along, just decide to go on and off a little bit. Sometimes happens. Eli Mele at the back. Joe Rodon. 3 minutes to go. Nonso. Ampadu. Byram. Somerville leads in a transitional moment here. Perot wins it. Ampadu. Kamara. Ampadu. Lee's just looking to kill it now. Melee just boots it to nobody. Well won there by Sam Byram. Melee boots it to nobody again. Twice, and it comes all the way back. Rogers skips inside. Is it a Borough free kick? No, but Borough still have it. Still have it. It's all come from a stupid Eli Melee punt out. Potentially the last attack for Borough. Archie Gray as well, and wins it. Well done, Archie. Yeah, exactly, Ren. I'm the same. I just you know, it is. Yeah, I'll say, guys, the immediate match reaction will be on this. Gruev comes on for Somerville. Anthony comes on as well. Minutes ago, Leeds should have seen this one out. Quite a nervy ending. Matt Clark, Borough on the ball here. Span Leeds here. This is going to be Borough's last opportunity on the right hand side. Sam Byram does well. Leeds should have had a goal kick here. They have done. This should be it for Leeds United, I think. Goal kick. Please, guys, before you leave the stream, like the video. Really appreciate that. Been really good numbers on here. We got to 700 at one point, which is fantastic to see. The watchalong's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Please, if someone knows the time codes or you want to go through it again, please put it in the comment section below. I will pin that comment and we'll make a video from it. Probably on YouTube Shorts, but we will make a video for it. And that is it for Leeds United. 3-2 winners. Guys, we're going to be back with a watch along. We will see you on the other side. Before leaving, make sure you like the video and we'll see you soon.